Good morning, sir. Thank you for coming. Dito, good morning. So this morning, we have the schedule of the opening of bids for civil works dated September 30, 2025. So before we proceed, so may I request that please stand for an opening prayer.
Let us pray. Father in heaven, thank you for bringing us together safely. As we prepare for this evening, we ask that you prepare our hearts and lead us in your wisdom. May we set aside our own agendas and seek what you desire for us to accomplish during this meeting. Please direct our thoughts and guide our discussion. Help us to be attentive and respectful of one another's input and to work as a team. We ask that you grant us clarity of mind and lead us to helpful solutions. In Jesus' name, amen.
Good morning once again. Good morning, YouTube live viewers. Today is September 30, 2025. The scheduled opening of bids for civil works. So before we will proceed, so may I request our Secretariat Head to read attendance for this morning opening of bids for civil works.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and good morning, everyone. For today's opening of bids dated September 30, 2025, present this morning, we have our back chairperson, Engineer Marcino O. Cabig Engineer, our back regular member, Sir Joseph Antonino. We also have our back provisional member, Engineer Harold C. Carmary, and our back end user representative, Engineer Pascal J. Banderas. And from our end user, we have Sir J. Ben Gonzal. Good morning, sir. And Sir Yan Misal Auditor. Good morning, sir. From MOPH Balingasag. And also we have from Ma'am Amin Alman. Good morning, ma'am. And we're still about her secretary, April Jane P. Casales. That's it, sir.
Thank you, Engineer April, for the reading of the attendance for this morning opening of bids for civil works. So since the Bill and Awards Committee is forum, so I call this opening of bids for civil works further. So may I request our Secretariat Head to open the box. Construction of Sector Health Centers, Bal-ason Bagong Pilipinas Health Center, Misamis Oriental. There's only one participating bidders, Tagalog Enterprises Incorporated. This will be evaluated by Engineer Pastor Banderas. For the contract ID number 2522, Jojo 78, LG Hospitals, Misamis Oriental Provincial Hospital, Balingasag, Misamis Oriental. There are 3 participating bidders. GS Construction and Equipment Incorporated, Tagalawan Enterprises Incorporated, and the One Builders Incorporated. For Tagalawan Enterprises Incorporated, this will be evaluated by Sir Joseph Alina. And GS Construction and Equipment Incorporated, this will be evaluated by Sir Harold Primary. And the One Builders Incorporated, this will be evaluated by the chairperson. So while waiting for the result of the CWA, so using electronic evaluation, we will start opening the technical component, which is the envelope A.
The presence of a DPWH member, so the three items. Good morning, sir. Mr. Chair, I would also like to acknowledge the presence of our back Vice Chairperson, Engineer Donald Martins Barata. And Mr. Chair, allow me to read the conduct profile processing results using civil works application. For conduct ID 25-30-077, we have a loan bidder, Tagalawan Enterprises Incorporated. As to electronic eligibility checking using CWA, the loan bidder, Bagong Enterprises Incorporated, does the legal aspects, technical and financial aspects. And next for 25 PT 0078, for this contract ID number, we have three participating bidders. Bagong Enterprises Incorporated, US Construction and Equipments Incorporated, and the Wang Builders Incorporated. And as for electronic eligibility checking using CWA, three participating bidders as the legal, technical, and financial aspects. So that's all, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Seven, construction of solar heat centers. Pilipinas Health Center, Misamis Oriental. Bid submitted by Bagong Enterprises. The bidder, Mr. Chair, submitted security declaration as the bid security, and it was duly signed by Engineer Arlen D. in C. Authors managing officer. And what is September 29th. So, attached registration certificate. A valid years which is valid until December 2025. Valid tax clearance will EO number 3 of 2005 is also a tax return, and its validity is until June 2026. Updated audited financial statements is also attached. Factors accreditation of income license is also attached to the chair. And its validity is until October 8, 2025. As per the eligibility requirements under section 22.1 of the IRS, using TWA by electronic evaluation as mentioned earlier by April. Before as manual evaluation, the bigger Tagalawan enterprises as shall include the following additional channel for of the platform February, the time the contract will get competition checks as the project manager with the project engineer with as a license and project engineer certificate. Materials engineer with as a license and materials engineer certificate. The safety officer with government issued ID and across certification. A with government issued ID. Health personnel, general with government issued ID and first aid certificate. Mr. Chair and the list of contractors media recruitment units list of under purchase agreement supported by then response statement and prescribed by GPTV institutional tax signed by the authorized managing officer, engineer and service was appointed to ground competition is also attached, Mr. Chair, amounting to 1,264,612.08 pesos. The biggest single largest completed contract, the SLCC similar to the contract awarded and all attached, as well as their ongoing projects. Therefore, Mr. Chair, for Bagong Enterprises Incorporated, the complete of the documents submitted overall witness. Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, for 25KT0078, LGA Hospitals, Misamis Oriental, Provincial Hospital, Balingasag, Misamis Oriental, bid submitted by Kagalawan Enterprises Incorporated as to preliminary examination of technical proposal. The bidder submitted bid securing declaration as bid security, signed by Arlene D. Eminency on September 29, 2025, and notarized by Attorney General Lucianes on the same date. As to electronic evaluation using CWA, as mentioned earlier, the bidder passed. The Class A documents, valid purchase registration certificate, platinum membership, submitted, valid until August 10, 2026. A SIC registration with SIC certificate number CS 2018-2379 dated March 6, 2018. Also, the bidder submitted business permit taken from Misamis Oriental and valid until December 31, 2025. Tax clearance, per Executive Order number 398, series of 2005, valid until June 19, 2026. The bidder also submitted the updated audited financial statement, which was filed and received by DAR on April 3, 2025. Also submitted is the PCAB license, valid until October 8, 2025. So as to manual evaluation, the bidder passed. As to project requirements, the bidder submitted organizational chart for the contract to be bid. The list of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with the complete qualification data. The project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, safety officer, foreman, health personnel with their government issued ID, PRC licenses, and certification are attached. Also submitted is the list of contractors major equipment units on lease and arranged purchase agreement. Attached also is the omnibus statement form prescribed by GPTB and duly notarized secretary certificate is attached. The bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity is also submitted. Bidder's single largest completed contract or the SLCC is similar to the contract to be bid is attached. The ongoing projects list is attached. Signed disclosure of relationship and beneficial ownership is also attached. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as the preliminary examination of technical proposal of Tagalawan Enterprises Incorporated under bid for contract ID 25-0078, overall rating pass.
The same contract may contract ID number 25-03-0078, LG Hospitals, Misamis Oriental, Provincial Hospital, located Balingasag, Misamis Oriental. Submitted by the Huang Builders Incorporated. Huang Builders Incorporated submitted a bid security in the prescribed form. A bid securing declaration dated issued last September 26, 2025, and duly notarized and signed by attorney Miliran Flo Ochia Bigoton. As eligibility requirements under section 23.1 of the IRR, the bidders for electronic evaluation using CWA, as mentioned a while ago, pass. The Class A documents, number 1, the valid PLGIP's registration certificate and a platinum membership expire on September 16, 2026. The valid SEC registration certificate number CS 2020-64105. Registration date is January 23, 2020. And the valid years and business permit date expire on December 31, 2025. And the valid tax clearance for EO number 398, series of 2005, valid until September 3, 2026. And the updated audited financial statement received and signed by the BIR last April 30, 2025. And the bidder submitted also the pickup license expire on March 14, 2026. As to manual evaluation, the bidders pass. For project requirements, which shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to bid is attached. The list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with the complete qualification data, such as the project manager with a government issued ID is attached. The project engineer with a valid PRC license and project engineer certificate is also attached. The materials engineer with a valid PRC license and materials engineer certificate is also attached. And the safety officers with a government issued ID and cost certification, and the foreman with a government issued ID, and health personnel in a full-time with government issued ID and first aider certificate, all attached. The bidders also attach the list of contractors, major equipment units, all list and or under purchase agreements is also attached, and the bidders also attach the omnibus one statement in the form prescribed by GPTB is also attached. The bidders computation of net financial contracting capacity or NFCC is also attached. And the bidders also attach the ongoing projects and sworn disclosure of relations and beneficial ownership is also attached. So therefore, overall preliminary examination of technical proposal for the Huan Builders Incorporated is passed.
Mr. Chairman, for this project, as to this preliminary examination of the technical proposal submitted by US Construction and Equipment Incorporated, the bidder, Mr. Chair, submitted the bid security declaration for its bid security, executed by the authorized managing officer and duly authorized by Attorney Emmanuel C. Salibay last August 25, 2025. As mentioned earlier, Mr. Chair, the electronic evaluation using Civilway was found to have passed the eligibility requirements under Section 23.1 of the IRA. The bidder, Mr. Chair, also submitted their Class A documents, the valid purchase registration certificate, which is valid up until March 3, 2026, with the information that their entailing eligibility documents are all valid and updated, including their SIC, which is valid up until, which was issued last February 27, 2014, with registration number CS 2014-297-32. Mayor's permit valid up until December 31, 2025. Tax clearance as per EO 398 to 2005, which is valid up until November 28, 2025. Audited financial statement, which was just issued this April 12, 2025. Pickup license expires on December 16, 2025. As to project requirements, we shall include the following: the organizational chart for the contract to bid, attached, the list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their complete qualification data, for project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, safety officer, foreman, the project is among listed, of the 17th partial list of accreditation of contractors and consultants, project engineers issued under DEO 17 Series 2025. Materials engineer has an accreditation number of 3094, valid up until September 9, 2027. Their safety officer, which has certification valid up until December 31, 2025. Also submitted, Mr. Chair, is the list of the biggest major equipment units owned with all supporting documents, which are all valid and updated. Also submitted, Mr. Chair, the omnibus full statement, the business computation of its NFCC, or the net financial contracting capacity, the business in the largest completed contract, the business ongoing projects, and the sworn disclosure of relations on beneficial ownership. With omnibus full statement as prescribed by GPPB, duly executed by the authorized managing officer, duly authorized by the attorney C. Salibay, last August 25, 2025. Their net financial contracting capacity amounts to 83.23 million pesos. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as to this preliminary examination of the technical proposal submitted by US Construction and Equipment Incorporated, overall rating pass.
Since the Bagong community are all done in evaluating the envelope A, that technical proposal. So we will now proceed the opening of the envelope B, the financial proposal.
Mr. Chair, AP 0078 submitted by Kagalawan Enterprises Incorporated as to preliminary examination of financial proposal. The bidder submitted the following documents: bid form, bid prices in the bill of quantities, detailed estimates including summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, laborers and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid, a quarterly cost to maintenance schedule. Therefore, Mr. Chair, Kagalawan Enterprises as to preliminary examination of financial proposal pass. With the bid amount as read, 28,078,388 pesos and 69 centavos. I repeat, 28,078,388 pesos and 69 centavos.